WWE last night, Stone Cold didn't give a fuck about their fans.
And that's the Royal Rumble of 2014.
I'm Chris Helix and welcome to Future Wrestling Observer.
And I am Joshua James from OWFan 19.
Are you ready for Heel Night? Shit, I mean WWE Royal Rumble 2014? Well, I hope you are, because, well, I was, and I'm not sure if I actually was happy about it. But you'll see later on. So we'll start with the pre-show of the 2014 Royal Rumble.
Oh, you didn't know?
The New Age Outlaws take on the Rhodes for the WWE Tag Team Championships.
And it's sad, really, because this wasn't on paper.
It should have been. It was a pretty decent match. It got me hyped up for the beginning of the pay-per-view, of all things. But it ended with Billy Gunn pinning Cody Rhodes. So that means
the New Age Outlaws are now the 6-time Tag Team Champions of the world! The Road Dogg Jesse James, the badass Billy Gunn, and I'm gonna stop right there.
And we got 2 words for you.
Suck it! Wait, new champs. New champs, that's what they said.
New champs.
New champs.
But it was, I thought it was a solid 2.5 stars.
I really enjoyed the match. I was entertained from the start, and I don't care what people said. I was rooting for the New Age Outlaws. Some people said that
they're too old to come back. And
yes, or they don't deserve it.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
I had no problem with the New Age Outlaws becoming tag team champions once again. I had no problem.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really have an issue either. I thought the Rhodes got a pretty good run in with the title. I mean,
yeah, they helped October.
Yeah. But yeah, 2.5 stars for me. Josh, you give it a
3 stars for me.
3 stars, there you go. Then, to kick off the pay-per-view, we had Bryan versus Bray Wyatt.
This was an epic match.
I gotta say, I agree with it. And the fans, not so much at the Royal Rumble. They were pretty loud the whole night, and most of it was boos.
Yeah, but in this one, you actually heard the people chanting, "This is awesome."
Yeah, and things like that. I mean, but they definitely were not happy with the outcome. It ended with Bray Wyatt picked up the win.
Well, here's the thing. I don't think people were upset about that. Because, I mean, yeah, there were some people that were upset, but you heard some cheers. They're just like, who cares? I know we like Daniel, but this was an awesome match, so I have to stand up and applaud these guys.
I wasn't upset. I was surprised that they chose Bray Wyatt to pick up the win for that one.
Or how the IWC critics would say, the authority is burying Daniel Bryan.
And that continues Heel Night with a solid 3-star match from me. What do you give it, Josh? 4 stars. Then we have a long-awaited match, I guess. I don't know if people were even really wanting to see this one. It was
the Beast versus the Giant.
Yeah, Brock Lesnar and Big Show took on each other, or can you even call this a match?
This wasn't a match. This was a beat-down, pretty much.
Yeah, because the match hadn't even started, and Big Show starts getting beat down and hit with a steel chair, and at one point, the match did start, and I think, Lesnar did win the match technically, but I mean, when you cheat to win, it's not really winning in my book. I mean,
well, he's a Paul Heyman guy, what do you expect?
Yeah, but that wasn't the part of the match that I thought was
the highlight.
The highlight. It was, I think Lesnar with a few chair shots hit Big Show's elbow.
Yeah, I think it was the elbow with the back.
Because they censored Big Show how many times? Like
5 times, I think.
5, yeah. And he kept saying shit, and like fuck, and I don't know. He probably said fuck. I know he said shit quite a few times.
He said, Brock, get the fuck out.
Yeah, and I think Brock might have gone too far on that one. I don't think he was meant to hit Show that many times.
Or how, like I said, the IWC critics would say, the Authority wanted Big Show out of the picture. Oh my God, you critics.
Dude, the critics, man, the critics online, I think they
we'll get that to another later.
Yeah, they were definitely agreeing with the fans this time. Usually they don't agree with anyone, right?
No, not at all.
But I give this match 0 stars. What about you?
I'm just gonna give it 1 because I like the beatdown, and also the highlight, like I said, because Big Show said, "Oh shit," or said, "Fuck." That was 1 star for me. Yeah, but the rest was horrible.
Yeah, there wasn't much wrestling in this one. All right, to usher in the Triple H era, as the IWC guys have been calling it, we have Cena versus Orton, with Orton picking up the win after the distraction from the Wyatts.
Right, that's why I hurt people.
That definitely wasn't the fans during that match, though.
No.
Holy shit, they didn't care for either one of the guys.
Not at all.
Boos for Cena. Cena, like always, he just kind of shrugs it off, you know?
Actually, I think he's starting to enjoy it now.
Yeah, he seemed confused, though. I mean, usually he only gets booed if he's like in the guy that he's facing town or at a ECW events.
Yeah.
But John Cena got more boos than I think Randy Orton did in this match.
Yeah, he pretty much did.
But I gave it a 2 stars. What about you?
I guess 2 stars, I guess. Not my favorite match, though, but...
Yeah, I definitely think the Daniel Bryan and Bray Wyatt was a lot better.
Yeah, and speaking of Bray, they interfered, I guess. Well, they didn't really interfere. They just distracted
John Cena.
So I guess the rumors are true that Bray and Cena are going to face at Mania?
Yeah, and Cena and Orton both used each other's finishers on each other.
Which was kind of funny, actually.
It was fun to watch. Of course, Randy Orton started the whole thing for, you know, the Triple H era.
There was one move that we did see in the match that Cena used that I thought I would never see him use. And I'm going to still call it this, the Crippler Crossface.
Oh yeah, that was kind of shocking because that's kind of Daniel Bryan's move now, you know.
Yeah. And
Daniel Bryan's the new Chris Benoit.
Yeah.
Now it's main event time
and Rumble.
And Punk. We all knew Punk was number 1. Who's number 2? Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
So it's time to get the Shield in right at the beginning.
Well, he lasted.
He lasted quite a while. Yes, he did. And he wasn't even the first elimination. It was Damien Sandow. But, the second elimination...
Okay, just picture this, a 7-foot-tall sellout monster wearing a suit in a wrestling match.
Yes, Kane gets eliminated by CM Punk.
And Kane did not last at all. I mean, it was just like...
He wasn't there very long. But also, Roman Reigns breaks the elimination record. He now stands at 12, I believe.
Yeah, Kane, since 2001, hold the record of eliminating 11 wrestlers on the same Royal Rumble. Roman Reigns has finally broken that record. And let's all be honest, I think we all knew he was.
Yeah, I mean, Roman Reigns is a beast, and they've been kind of building him up. And he also happened to be, he was the last guy eliminated.
Yeah, but also what's funny is that Dean Ambrose, who I'm still a believer in, I love the guy, and he tried to eliminate Roman, which I could understand. It's every man for himself. But I think the Shield wanted to survive through the whole Royal Rumble to see which Shield member was the better. Yeah. But Dean was like, screw that.
But it ended up that Roman Reigns eliminated
3 guys.
3 guys at the same time. It was Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, and
Antonio Cesaro.
We
the people.
Yeah, Dean and Seth were in the middle of trying to eliminate him, and he just picked them up.
Lift all 3 of them up, and you're out.
But everybody talks about this every year. Who were the surprise entrances? The first one?
Yeah. Kevin Nash?
Kevin Nash was... I was surprised to see him, yes, but he didn't do too well. Even his elimination was botched. He I don't know. It was pretty bad elimination.
Then the second, Sheamus.
And I totally guessed him to be in the Final Four, and I was just throwing it out there for shits and giggles. I didn't know he was coming back.
And JBL,
yeah, John Bradshaw Layfield. I'm sure you're wondering who the Final Four were. It was Roman Reigns. It was Batista. Sheamus, and was it Punk?
Yes.
Yeah, Punk. Those are the four guys
I chose to win.
Those are the four guys I chose to win, and they were the Final Four. And
which is funny, actually.
CM Punk. Well, I guess I should let you tell this one.
Okay, which is kind of stupid. Kane was eliminated earlier. I don't know where he comes through the crowd, grabs CM Punk, and I guess he's eliminated, which I think is a total BS right there. I think you're supposed to get eliminated by the guys who are in the Rumble, not the guy who got eliminated earlier.
But it's happened before. People get eliminated by somebody who's not even in the match anymore. It's just... It's not a fun way to see a wrestler go. All in all, I think, even though I wasn't rooting for Roman to win, I think he should have won because, I mean, look at the crowd. And I know Mick Foley agrees as well.
Yeah.
But I give this, with Batista winning the Rumble, I still think, even though a lot of these reviews have nothing to do with the way it ended, because I didn't agree with the endings, but they have to do with the solid wrestling going on. That's why they get the star ratings they get. And I give this one solid 3 stars.
I agree. I mean, I give it a 3 stars myself because, like I said, I don't like the idea. I still like Dave Batista. I still like the guy. But I still don't agree of him winning the Rumble. But like I said, I think it was too predictable that we all knew he was. But we were hoping and praying, crossing our fingers, saying that I hope he's not winning.
So 3 stars for the Rumble. So that was the 2014 Royal Rumble. I give the Royal Rumble 2.5 stars. What about you, Josh? Remember, it's your own rating.
I know, that's what I'm trying to think of. I guess just 2 stars.
2 stars. Oh, lower than me, man. Now you're getting harsh, man. All right, and this has been Future Wrestling Observer. I'm Chris Helix.
I am Joshua James from OWO Fan 19. And don't forget to watch the new episode 71 of the Royal Rumble episode. All of us, including Chris Helix, is on it, so don't forget to watch it. And Plarby, JT.
And subscribe to OWO Fan 19. Subscribe to Heavy Glow Studios. Don't forget to like this video, like his videos, and we're tapping out.